Hi war heroes, I've got this idea for a small video that I'd like to make, but I must admit before coming on camera here I hadn't really worked out what I really wanted to say, but I think you can get the gist of what this video is going to be very quickly. In fact, the title gives it away, doesn't it? Go back to the summer of 1940, 80 years ago, and Britain was facing at that point its most dangerous and worst challenge in history. In those days it was the Luftwaffe, and now it's some stinking Chinese virus. They asked then, as we ask now, who's going to save us? Who's going to go above and beyond to beat this terrible invader? Then up stepped a group of young men from a severely run-down pre-war Air Force and a load of young people from University Air Squadron. And it has to be said that they weren't all English. They came from all over the Commonwealth, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, the overrun countries of Europe, France, Poland, Belgium, you name it. So 80 years later, where do we stand? We're under terrible threat again from an alien enemy and another group of people that have been underfunded, abused, forgotten about, have stepped up to the plate and are going above and beyond the call of duty to help us. The pilots of 1940 flew to exhaustion, flew till they couldn't fly anymore, till they cracked up, till they got sick, till they died, but they never failed, and now it's exactly the same. Those few have gone deep into our national identity, our psyche. They're part of who we think we are. So when all this is done, maybe the current Prime Minister, hoping that he survives this, will come up with some other wonderful phrase to cover those men and women. They also deserve to go down in our national memory, our national identity. But if Britain wants a decent health service in the future, that really better happen. Because when all this is done and dusted, and if the politicians that are still there start doing their sums again and saying, well, we've got to economise, we've got to cut down on this and that, and let's start with the health service. We can't possibly have this. Let's have some new strata of management to come in and manage stuff. They'll be just told to off. You've made those mistakes in the past. You're not going to make them again. Bye-bye.